Okay, let's test. I think I might have been having an issue with my microphone before. Just doing a quick test right now to see if it works. All right, and it's working all right. Wonderful. So we'll get started in just a minute here. It doesn't look like anybody has joined the live stream yet, so I'll wait until we got a couple of people before diving into the majority of the information we're going to cover today. Yeah, I'll probably end up cutting this part out of the video as well. There'll be a YouTube video that comes up afterwards, so we'll be posting that probably sometime later today. All right, so it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna wait just a few more minutes and then we'll get started here. And if anybody joins in halfway through or has any specific questions, feel free to post it in the YouTube chat. I have YouTube up on my other monitor, so I'll be able to see everything you say. And we can go from there. What are they looking at? All right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and just get started here. Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. My name's Gabe, and I'm here with Michigan Shores Club for our Tech Talk Part 3 video series. In this video, we'll be focusing on how to fully access and utilize YouTube, both to watch live streams like this one, as well as also to just find anything that can help you get through these times stuck in your house. Additionally, we'll also be covering Zoom, which is a new and rapidly getting more and more popular video chat service that you can download to your computer or your phone to connect with your friends and family, work colleagues, and pretty much anybody else that you need to talk to. Great. So like I said earlier, it looks like right now we still don't have a whole bunch of people in the stream, but no problem if you hop on in the middle of this video of me explaining stuff. You got any specific questions, feel free to just comment in the YouTube chat forum, and I will see those and respond accordingly. Great, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you. This is a feature that we'll be going over later in the process, but you should be able to right now see my computer screen. So I have YouTube pulled up at the moment, actually, and this is my personal YouTube account. So kind of just diving into the general usage of YouTube. I'm sure that you might have used it to watch some videos before, but specifically we wanted to make sure that you would be able to find live streams like this one, as well as any other potential how-to videos or things that you might be interested in looking at in the future. So in the search bar, I can just go ahead and type in Michigan Shores Club. As you can see, some of my other previous searches came up there. That's helpful if you find a video before and want to try to find it again. Yeah, so as you can see, I typed in Michigan Shores Club, and the first option that came up is the Michigan Shores Club YouTube channel. So if you click on that, you should see all of our other videos down here below that we've done in the past. We have some how-tos. Loy's done a couple of great yoga videos. And you should see up here this live now streaming on YouTube. So if I click on this, this is actually our live stream. So it's going to have a little bit of some echo here, but yeah, let's click off that. But that's the easiest way to access those YouTube videos. I can also, let's see, if I turn off the volume so I can't hear myself talking, we can come over here and say, I had a question. Sometimes this chat over here is actually turned off. Here at the bottom, I can hit hide chat. It'll disappear, reappear. So I can say something here like, hello. And now that's gonna open up. I'll have that message right here, and I'll be able to see it on my other monitor and respond to it. As you can see it, there's kind of a mirror effect that happens there since I am recording my screen while I'm also on YouTube and streaming. So apologies for that. But yeah, that's kind of the general basics of how to access our live streams here at Michigan Shores. There's all these other videos that are great to watch, and I'm also just gonna go over some of the ways that you can actually create and add videos to a playlist or to your watch later, so you'll be able to have quick access for them in the future. So if we go ahead and click on Loy's yoga video for all levels here, you can see there she is. She's going to start going through her video. And if I come down here to the bottom right, next to this save button, there should be a little, you see it has like 3 lines and a plus symbol. If I click on that, it's going to have all of the playlists that I've made before, or if I want to, I can create a new playlist here. Let's call this MSC yoga videos. There we go. You can choose if you want the playlist to be public, unlisted, private. I'll go ahead and make this a private video so that, or private playlist, so only I'll have access to it. All I have to do is hit create, and you'll see it pops up there in the bottom left that I got created. And if we go back, I can actually just click on Loy's other video here as well, yoga for rest. And if I click on that same little symbol down here, you should see MSc Yoga Videos pops up here right underneath my watch later. So I can go ahead and click that to add it to that playlist I made earlier. I can also go ahead and add it to multiple playlists too if I want to. For now, I'm just going to add it to the yoga videos playlist that I just made. And this actually goes ahead and saves it immediately. So you might notice that there isn't like another button that says add to playlist or anything like that. All I have to do is click away and it will be in that playlist. And as a matter of fact, we can see on the left-hand side of the screen, if I go down to MSc yoga videos, which is over here, it has both of the videos in that playlist. So that could be very helpful. Just, if you're trying to categorize things, make, playlists for varieties of stuff. The main thing that I think would be really helpful just for things that you can do at home is, you can just search YouTube for all sorts of stuff. Let's say baking cookies and from scratch. We can just go with that. And look, we can just click on a video here and right away, 7 minutes long, and it'll go ahead and show you exactly how to make all these cookies. So you can add those to a new playlist about baking, be able to access that later when you're at home trying to find things to keep you entertained. The other thing that I love using YouTube for is music tutorials of how to play different songs. I'm trying to teach myself how to play guitar, so that's another great thing that you can search up and find all sorts of great tutorials on YouTube for. A couple other things just using the website. As you can see, we got the 3 bars in the top left. That'll just go ahead and close and open your larger listing over here. The way how it's set up is you have your home screen, which is kind of just like videos that are recommended for you specifically. You can see I got a whole bunch of goofy nerd stuff on here because I'm a nerd. There's the trending, which is kind of the more generalized. Subscriptions will actually cover everyone that you're subscribed to videos from them. You have your library, history. History is great if you're trying to find old videos as well. And then you also have, if you hit show more, it'll actually show all of the playlists that you've made up. You can see I have a lot over there. Yeah, so that's just a quick example of how to use YouTube. And now let's go ahead and cover how to use Zoom a little bit more. So let's see. Yeah, this might. So we're going to cover a couple different things here, actually. Let's see. So first things first, you might be wondering how to go about getting Zoom, because if we go back to the internet, there's a lot of programs that you can download to your computer that'll help you out, and Zoom is actually one of those programs. So if I just type in Zoom into the Google search bar, you can see that the Zoom website comes up for zoom.us. This will help you out a lot. You actually want to make an account here on this website, because there are some settings that you can only change from the web browser. You won't be able to change them from inside the Zoom app itself. You're able to join meetings, host meetings, but more importantly, something that you're going to want to do is download the app to your computer. So let's see, they have all sorts of solutions to help you out. Zoom's used for all sorts of stuff, which is great. But let's see. Yeah, so if you go over here to resources in the top right, you can see the first option here is download the Zoom client. So if I was to click on that, it would go ahead and I'll just do it anyway. It gives you a couple different versions. Microsoft Outlook for notes. There's the Zoom extension for web browsers. which can be helpful for a variety of things, but mainly the one that you're looking for is this Zoom client for meetings. That's going to be the best way to connect with friends and family, as well as the stuff we're going to be doing here on MSC. If you click on that download button, it'll go ahead and start the download to your computer. You can see it's already going over here in the bottom left. And once that's downloaded, I can just click on this little up arrow and open it. I'm going to go ahead and not open it on my computer since I already have it downloaded. But that's where you go if, yeah, it'll open up, and this is the installer. So once it opens, it's going to actually download the Zoom application to your computer. Yeah, once it's open, it should make a desktop browser for you. You can see the little icon for it down here in the bottom. And yeah, let's see, I think I should be able to return to my meeting here. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing because as you can see, I'm sharing my screen right now. It says right here, I'm sharing your screen. So normally if you're the host, this whole bar is going to appear on the bottom of your screen. You got a couple different options. You have your sound, your video, security. This is more kind of for advanced stuff if you wanted to record your own videos. And it also has to do with who can join or leave your stream and kind of who has access to it, as well as the participants. As you can see, I'm the only person in the Zoom call right now. Unfortunately, Luna was busy today, so that's why it's just me here. New share, I can click on this. This is the share your screen button. So that's what's allowing me to share my screen with you. Normally, if you're not the host, depending on the settings that the host has set up, sometimes you have to request permission from the host in order to share your screen. If that's the case, the host should get a little notification that you're trying to share your screen, and they can either let you or say, no, sorry, and not let you. Over here, this is, once again, just letting me know that I'm sharing my screen with you. They have this great option where I can actually annotate. If I click on this, you know, I can actually just draw some stuff on the screen, which is fun. Smiley face, add some text. So they actually have all sorts of settings in here. That's great. Just a very quick, clear button here. All drawings, boom, it's just gone. Yeah, so you also got more. There's breakout rooms, which is useful for kind of larger settings. But since this video is kind of targeted towards our members here at Michigan Shores, usually what you're going to be using Zoom for is to either connect with us or each other. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics on Zoom. You also can set up a Zoom schedule, as well as join meetings from the app itself. Or if we go back to the internet, what'll end up happening if you have a Zoom invite is you'll just get a link. When you click on that link, what's going to end up happening is, here, let's see, pause. Excuse me, just looking at something here. Okay. Yeah, what's going to end up happening when you get a Zoom invite via a link is all you have to do is click on the link to open it. It's going to first open a new tab in your browser to get you to download the link. And then once it has opened that new tab, it's going to actually ask you if you want to open the invite in the Zoom browser, or if you just want to open it in Google or whatever your search engine is. I would recommend downloading Zoom and using it through the browser. It'll using it through the Zoom launcher is just going to be easier that way. And once you do that, it'll go ahead and pretty much automatically connect you to the meeting. Usually it'll show your picture first, your video, and then it will ask if you want to join with your computer audio. You're going to want to hit yes, and what that's going to do is it's going to just set both of these settings here to essentially both of these will be on. So I can go ahead here. That was the mute button. Obviously, you couldn't hear what I was saying there. I can also stop my video. If I stop my video, you can't see my video anymore. Yeah, the other great thing here is you can actually set up virtual backgrounds for yourself. So let's go ahead and if I click on this, there we go. That stopped my share. So now it's just my face again. Hi, everyone. And we're going to go ahead and mess around with the settings. So as you can see, this is kind of how it looks more normally with this options bar on the bottom. If you go over to your video, say your room's really messy, or you're in a place where you don't want people to see your background, or your cat comes and jumps up. Hi, buddy. What you can do is you can actually choose, if you click on the little arrow next to your video, you can choose virtual background. And they actually have all these backgrounds that are set up that you can use. So for example, look at this. Now I'm a tiny human in a field of grass. That's great. And you can't see my cat anymore. So if you have a lot of stuff going on in the background, these can be great. And you can also upload your own images as well. So for example, here's a classic from the old movie Willow, which is one of my favorites. So you can upload your own images and even videos that you can have playing behind you, which can be fun. This will also open up the settings menu, so you can go check out your audio, video, all these sorts of settings. But you don't have to worry about that too much if you're just trying to connect with other people as well. There's a full screen mode button over here that'll change it from full screen. For example, I can shrink this a little bit so it's smaller. If I share my screen with you, you should be able to see that. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much I can shrink the zoom window and change the size on it. If I hit full screen, it'll go to the full screen. Yeah, anyway, that kind of covers everything that we were going to talk about today. Both Zoom and YouTube. We're still trying to figure out the best way to connect and communicate with you all and what the community wants to see from MSE. Thank you so much for sticking with us all here. And if you have any requests for future Tech Talk videos or other things that we can do to help your life be more enjoyable in these times, just let us know. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.